Hi there, and welcome to today's devotional. My name's Tim Armstrong, and today's message is You Harvest What You Plant. And today I'm going to be pulling from Galatians chapter 6, verses 1 through 10, because I think it's a super important message. So, looking at a couple of the different scriptures, it just talks about accountability and course correcting people when they act in sinful nature. So, I'm just going to point out a few verses and talk about it. So verses 2 and 3 is share each other's burdens, and in this way obey the law of Christ. If you think you are too important to help someone, you are only fooling yourself. You are not that important. So man, it's like a mic drop. Paul just telling the Galatians of just, you're not too important to help people. When you see somebody stumbling and you're just like, oh, that person's not worth helping, they definitely are worth helping. Getting people course corrected and just getting right with God again and not going down a sinful nature. And then, this first part of the chapter kind of closes with, don't be misled, you cannot mock the justice of God. You will always harvest what you plant. Those who live only to satisfy their own sinful nature will harvest decay and death from their sinful nature. But those who live to please the Spirit will harvest everlasting life from the Spirit. So let's not get tired of doing what is good. At just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up. So that just goes to show, keep sowing into people, keep course correcting people. When you see a brother or sister in Christ and they're going down a bad path, course correct them, because that's a popular parable in the Bible of just, you reap what you sow. What are you bearing in your life? Not just in your own life, but just seeing other believers and not letting people stumble into sinful nature. Because in Galatians 5, if you go through that, if we act in our sinful nature, it will lead to, just bad things. But when we act in the Spirit, good things come of that. Good fruit is produced of that. So that's my challenge to you today. Is if you see a brother or sister stumbling, pick them up, help them get back on the right path, because the harvest, you will reap a good harvest. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's devotional. As always, if you have prayer, please go to the project's website, submit their prayers. Robert and I would love to be lifting you guys up in prayer. With that being said, thank you for stopping by, and God bless.